So that's green tea. Do we need better lighting? Might just try and get the lamp from over there, because I don't know if you'll be able to see these. The lighting's not that good. Maybe not, I don't think that's working. Where am I supposed to put the light in? Now, switch it off. Turn it this way a bit. Yeah. Is it because I've got the blind shut, maybe? Not really sat in a good place. Pull this way. Let me test. That'll have to do, anyway. So when I go near it, it lightens up. What's it doing that for? That's better. Right. Hang on a minute. Does that make any difference when I put it on again? Yeah, no. Right, I'll just see if a few more people pop on before I start. I'm just prepping my nails anyway. So I'll just see. There's somebody on, but my nails had, I don't know if this lighting's annoying or what. Oh, I'll take my slippers on. Yeah, my nails are well, this length, not my nails, they're extensions, gel extensions, like almond shapes. The actual length of my nails now, they've grown underneath because I've just started these two. And I'm trying to do these fingers while I'm chatting to you. I've actually grown underneath like that. And they've come off well, and there's no rivets in them, or, you know, they're fine underneath. Just need to file them a minute and just get them ready for putting the tips on, because normally I use, if you're not nail people, normally I use these little foams that you stick on your fingers. But today I'm doing... Where have they gone? Oh, you actually sat on them, balancing on them. Some tips, which I'll show you in a minute, because I've got, obviously you can buy normal tips and cut them and shape them, but because I've decided to have some stilettos, I did get, which I'm going to have to put you on another box because you've actually sat on them. So, oh no, you're not sat on them. Yes, you are sat on them. You sat on one of these boxes, so let's see if I can move you. Because I haven't got the tripod, it's really difficult. I just have to balance you on stuff. And I'm going to get a tripod in the new year, because obviously I can't show you doing my hands properly. Hi, Sue. I hate it, Sue. I broke my tripod for the second time because it's a piece of crap. Because it was just plastic. So in the new year after Christmas, when I've got a bit of spare cash, I'm going to get myself a decent one, because obviously I'm going to start doing a few naily vids. So I need to do them showing you like I did with my art stuff when I was drawing. So which way did I have you now? So for any people who are interested in nails, before I do my chat about dating, just a chat because I'm a bit, sat here doing this is a bit boring. I've got these nails. You can get like straight nails. Oh, this lighting's terrible. I don't know if I can move it. Was it that way? Now I've got these off eBay and they are, don't know if you can see, stiletto shaped. And they don't have a well in them, because if you're not nail savvy, you can get nail tips and they have a little sort of dinty well thing in there. These don't, so you don't have that much to file off really, which is good for anyone who knows about nails. So I am putting, I actually need them out because I'm putting them on my nails. So the two that I've done so far, before I start chatting, are these two. They're mega long. I don't think I've had them this long, but I want them long. It's like, go long or go home. I want them long. So I'm going to have daggers, and because no one really commented on the design, not enough to be like, oh yeah, so many that, so many this, I've decided to just use them colours but do what I want. So at the minute I've done this. This made me laugh last night. I don't know if you've seen the video, Sue. I don't even know if I switch the lights off in here. It might, I'm sure it glows when I put it under the lamp. Let me just see if it glows. It's glow in the dark, and I went to bed last night and I was just like, I couldn't stop looking at my finger. Oh, I couldn't stop looking at my finger, Sue, because, just let me see, because I think the heat warms it up. I don't know if it'll show. See how it's going luminous now. Don't know why it does it in the lamp. It must heat the stuff in it that makes it go glow in the dark. But last night, let me see if I just switch this light off, if it actually works. It does work. Watch this, Sue. So funny. Right. I just warm it up. Whoa. Whoa. Honest to God, I was in bed last night, it was pitch black, and all I could see was this nail, this one nail, and I was like, I can't wait to go on a night out when I do these again. You know, like imagine being on dance floor or something where it's pretty dark in a corner. On a date in the dark, I'll just be like, do you like my nails? I need to do a full set. I'm not doing a full set of glow in the dark. I was testing it, but I will do a couple because I'm messing now. I'm just like, glow in the dark. Can you see my nails? I'm only warming up because it must activate. Obviously it's not that dark in here, but I think it's mega. I love it. Imagine being out, being like, whoop whoop. If you were a raver, you don't need your glow sticks. Just get some glowing nails. It's disappearing now. Let me switch the light back on. I mean, it's nothing new, glow in the dark nails. You know, it's been going for a bit, but I've not really done them. Or I've had the powder for a while this year and I've just never really done them. So I was just like, see, it's going down now. I was just like amazed. It's like amazeballs. But yeah, so I'm just going to find a nail tip to do this nail and then I can do this design. This one, I did put a picture up. I think you might have seen it. It's a Christmas tree, a gold one. I know you can't really see on here because it is see-through at the side, we can't tell, but because it's of a shape a bit like a Christmas tree that way up, I thought I'll just do it gold. And then on top, I bet you can't see, it's got a star. Probably won't focus properly. It's got a little, I don't know if it's gold or silver. I think it's silver, the star, but it does look gold. Just ignore them fingers. If you can see. A gold Christmas tree. And it's got a little bit of negative space around there, but you can't really tell. And then this one is the glow in the dark one, and this one is pink glitter, some rhinestones on the side in pink, and they've got a bit of green in, and then obviously the white tip. Because Finn proceeded to tell me this morning, Mummy, you haven't finished a nail off. I said, no, it's supposed to be like that because I just wanted a bit of pink glitter at the bottom, and that's the bit that obviously glows in the dark. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this one while I'm sat here talking, but oh, can I just say, if anyone has these slippers, oh, they get on my nerves. My mum buys me these every year. I probably get a couple of pairs a year. And she only gets them like from Primark. I mean, she's had cheap ones, she's had dear ones. And she got these, and they're not that old, but you know these boot things? I can't stand them. She always gets them in and wear them, but when they start wearing down in the back like they do, even like Uggs do, when you're going upstairs, you just can't keep them on your feet. So every time I'm at the bottom of the stairs, I have to take them off because they get on my nerves. I've not got them on my feet now. So I'm just trying to change this light and I don't know if that better. So, oh, hang on, just let me get my green tea. They're all right for a bit, but I've had them for a while and they're just like, oh, they get on my nerves. They don't. I'm on my green tea. This is my second one today. I've had one in the morning, a cup of coffee, one, and now I'm on this again, but I think it's too hot. I think I'm coming for a live chat tonight about New Year and New Year goals. If anyone fancies a chat tonight about 8:30, 9. I'm not sure what time. I'll have to have a look. Make sure I'm not missing anything on telly first. But yeah, so yeah, on the green tea. Yeah, I do like the boots, but after a while I'm just like, oh, they get off my nerves. They get on my nerves because they just slop off my feet. But yeah, just what I say about, just wanted to have a chat while I was doing this about dating. Yeah, I'm doing a live chat tonight. I feel like doing a live chat because I might not get a lot in, you know, coming up next week because obviously it's Christmas week, the week before Christmas, and then my mum's down and stuff, you know what she's like. And hi Laura, did you chill out last night? Did you get a good comedy on and get in the bath and all that and chill out and have a hot chocolate and stuff? I'm just going to chat about dating in a minute because I think I need a girlfriend. I'll tell you what my friend said yesterday. But I told you to feel a lot better. I swear to God, this year, a lot of people suffer from anxiety and depression anyway these days, I think, because it's just fast living these days. But this time of year, I think it's the worst because it's winter and the weather's miserable. It was trying to snow this morning. It stuck a little bit, but it's gone now. I'm just like, stay in and stay cosy. I've left Finn in his pyjamas. I don't see the point in getting him dressed. We're not going anywhere. And he's just snuggling up when he's gone for a nap. But I just think, yeah, just see it as hibernation time and, you know, get a good film. And I just think if you watch something funny and you snuggle up with a hot chocolate, a couple of treats or something, slap a face mask on, you'll just feel loads better. Yeah, you're not as bad as you used to be. No, it's hard. I have to sort of... I don't really get it a lot of anything. I just sort of... Or if I do, I don't know I do. If that makes sense. But I just sort of have to go off and do something or watch something uplifting. Even if it's people on YouTube, a good film on Netflix, or you have to go out and... We don't rent videos anymore, do we? No, we don't rent videos anymore, do we? Have you heard me? We don't rent videos anymore. Shows you how old I am. But anyway, this dating malarkey is getting on my tits because... Oh, thanks, Sue. Because, you know, I do want to date somebody, but sometimes I get a bit like when I get talking to someone, I'm like, oh, can I be bothered? But I'm still on Tinder. And I sort of go on and off because you sort of get a bit addicted to it, just like to nosy, to just see, just in case there is someone normal on there. Because I'm not saying everyone I've spoke to on there, but I'm just, I've got my nana's earrings in today. My nana's earrings, and who passed away this year, they're like little blue diamante flowers, but they're like snowflakes. She liked to bling, she liked to look glam and stuff like that, but I just think it's nice. You feel close to someone if you can wear a bit of the jewellery. So I've got a bit of the jewellery, but yeah, just in case like, this, there might be somebody on there who's normal. I'm not saying no one's normal on there, but the people I've met don't seem to be normal, or they just get on my nerves. Because my sister met somebody on there, so and they're together and they've got a baby and everything. So I know there's some people on here that they've met people, and Cheryl, you met yours on POF, was it? And you've been married 10 years and all that. And I think years ago, yeah, but now I just think of people just taking advantage of it and like finding it easy to cheat on there and easy just to get on there to have a hook up, you know what I mean, booty call thing, which is not a problem for them people that are doing it. But I ain't on there doing that. I'm on there trying to, you know, because I don't go out a lot. And then I've had friends say, even my ex has said in stupid texts like, oh, you need to get off there. What's it got to do with him? He wouldn't be able to go on there because he wouldn't be able to write a profile about himself because he just wouldn't. But I just think, well, if you went out to a pub and you were drunk, like you'd had a few drinks and you were a bit like, you know, tipsy, you could meet somebody and get on and all that, and then you could like, you know, if you give your number out, you could like meet up again and actually realise it's the same thing. They might not be what you remembered because you were a bit drunk and you might have had your beer goggles on. So it's still the same as going online dating, because the thing of online dating, you can swipe someone and the picture will look nice, because I'm not being funny. You do go off looks first. Everybody does. You know, everybody goes off first impressions is because it's a picture of someone, you're going off how attractive they are. That's just how it works. But like I said on there before, there's people who don't put pictures on, but everyone finds somebody beautiful in the eyes of whoever's looking. They'll fancy somebody. But you do go off looks first, and obviously you get chatting, and then you can tell, especially if you have a phone conversation with them, because I think you've got to have a phone conversation. You can't just keep texting, and obviously you've got to meet up, because like I've said in other dating stories, I've had someone I got on the phone to and they didn't speak a lot. They seem to be more chatty on text, which I know is easier, but you can get a bit more across before you meet them if you're talking to them on the phone. And I just think, do you know, the people I seem to meet on there, they say hi and then they don't speak much. You get a lot of that anyway. But I was contemplating coming off it because I'm so fed up of men at the minute. I'm going to swear, I'm so fucking fed up of men at the minute. And I don't mean many, I know there's men on here, nice men on here that come and chat and that, and Trevor and that, and I don't mean all men, I just mean the men I seem to talk to, or the people I know, I'm just like, but I'm saying now at the beginning, I don't mean all men, you know what I mean? I don't mean all men, but I'm just like, what the hell? There's no one, I'm either too old-fashioned in my ways. Yeah, there can be pains. I'm too old-fashioned in my ways. And I don't mean old-fashioned as in old-fashioned. I just mean, to me, how I do it is, you go on, you have a look. So you're attracted to someone, you have a look through the profile. Not everyone writes something about themselves, which I don't like, because I put a snippet on, because it's like, well, you know, what? You look at the pictures. I like to see a few pictures, because believe me, you can look at one picture and think, oh, he's nice, like what you're attracted to. And you go through a couple more, and by you've got to the end, they don't look like the first person at the beginning, or it must have just been in good lighting or something. You know what I mean? Not sounding nasty, but you go off looks first. So I do that and put a few aside, and then you've got to wait for someone to go past your picture and like you. If you both liked each other, it matches you up. That's the only time you can message each other. That's the only time you can message each other. So if that person comes up and you start talking. Now, me, call me old-fashioned, I'd be talking to someone, having a bit of a chat, you know, you're trying to find out, you know, what each other does and what your likes and dislikes are, obviously, and your hobbies and this, that and the other. I don't want someone to come on and start trying to be rude, talking about sex going on, because they do, some of them. They're trying to get you to say things, because that just puts me off, because I think, don't get me wrong, there's time to flirt and all that, but at the beginning, when I've just swiped somebody and someone's got back, I just want to know about them. I don't want to know about whatever, because, or they're going to say something thingy to you and all that, and I'm just like, for God's sake, can any man just talk normal and have a normal conversation first? Because it just gets on my nerves, because you know what they're after, and then I think, well, are they on here talking to other women talking like that? Do they want a relationship? Or they're like a guy the other day, we swiped each other, obviously liked each other, got chatting, but then halfway through the conversation, he said something about he'd just come out of a 17-year relationship. So I'm like, well, he's not going to be wanting to jump into another relationship, because I'm after a relationship. I'm not after a booty call. I'm not after just seeing someone nilly-willy. I'm after a relationship, to date somebody, to hopefully turn into a relationship. So I'm thinking, well, this guy isn't going to want to jump into like a relationship. And on my profile it says, I don't want no time wasters. It's not a booty call. Well, I'm not after cheats, blah, blah, blah. I'm after a relationship. So he's not read my profile. Obviously, he's just liked my picture, because like I said, obviously, some people don't read profiles. I like to read a profile if they've got it on there, but some people don't, and obviously men don't, but some men don't, because they're just thinking, oh, you know, I find her attractive, so I'll swipe her. So I'm thinking, well, he's not. So when he got back to me, he went, no, I don't want to get in a relationship, I won't, because he said, you're too far for a cuddle. He was in Urmston, actually, which isn't that far away from me. And I went, a cuddle? I said, it's not that far. And I thought, what does he mean by a cuddle? I don't know what he means by a cuddle. So when he said he was out of a 17-year relationship, I thought there's no way he's after a relationship. He's after obviously just hooking up for nookie. So he went, oh, sorry. I thought, well, if he'd have read my frigging profile in the first place, he'd have seen that I'd have said that I'm not after that. So that annoyed me, so I just deleted him. And then last night, I just thought, no, my friend came round yesterday. Men all over, but I can't find anyone. I can't seem to find this picture in my head, because obviously that's made up in my head. I can't seem to find someone who's, don't get me wrong, I don't want someone not to flirt with me, because that's saying that you're attractive, but there's time for that. There's even time of being daft and all that. You know, like, I don't know. And I said to my friend yesterday, you are going to laugh at this. I've asked for everything, Sue. I just don't think, well, put it this way, I don't think it's happening in this year. I do definitely think it's going to be next year. And I do keep saying this, but I do definitely think it's not going to be on one of the dating sites. So I do need to get off it. But it's just that little niggle in your head where, what if? And there's a lot of new people come on at the minute because it's Christmas. And my mum was like, oh, did you watch Loose Women the other day, Janine? Because this doctor was on and they were going on about dating sites and how you should get on now because there's a lot more people going on. I went, yeah, because it's Christmas, so they might be desperate. So I don't mean desperate, but they might not be. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I was like, no, I don't know if it's a good thing or not. So my friend came round and I was just telling her that there's a woman I watch on YouTube, and I don't know if she watches my channel, but even if she saw this, she wouldn't mind me saying, because it's common knowledge. It's common knowledge. Lose It Like Lauren is a fab girl, and she does a weight loss program. Lose It Like Lauren. She's really good. She's dead funny. Anyway, but she was dating a few guys. Yeah, I think mine is going to be by chance in the shopping aisle or something. And she's dated a few guys and that, but not really getting anywhere, like, you know, where she wants to be with it. And then I don't know when it was, a few months back now, she made a video where she come on with a new partner, and now she's got a girlfriend. But she said people didn't know, but she always has been a bit bisexual, whatever. She's liked women as well, and I think she said in the past she's sort of dated some or gone on some dates, but nothing's been there, like, you know, that spark. But I think she did meet the girlfriend that she's with now on a dating site. I think she just thought, I'll see what the women like are on that side. There's no harm in it, because she was classed herself as sort of bi, whatever. Anyway, don't have to put a label on things, but you know what I mean. And they're so cute together and so nice. So I was saying to my friend, and I don't mean I was joking, or because it's not a joke that someone is a lesbian or gay or pan, whatever the name is, because there's lots of different terms now for different things. And I said to my friend, do you know what? I said, maybe I'd do better with a girlfriend. And she was like, Janine, no, don't say that. I said, what? I said I could have a girly girl and we could be girly girls, and like I could do her hair and her nails and that, and like women know what women want and what women think. And I said, well, you never know. And I don't mean that in a joking matter. I meant it as in, well, never say never. Not that I've ever dated a girl, but I was like, never say never. And she was like, oh no, don't do that, Janine. And I was like, well, at the end of the day, people, you know, if you find somebody you love at the end of the day and you fall in love with someone, it doesn't matter to me. All that sort of stuff doesn't bother me. If you fall in love with someone, whatever sex they are, whatever sex you are, so what? Love is love at the end of the day. Not that I'm saying I am, but I'm just saying, yeah, you never know. But I'm not talking about that anyway. So I went on, I'm supposed to be doing nail design here. Let me stick a nail on while I'm chatting. Where's it gone? So I went on Tinder last night, because you do it out of boredom as well. Like, I could just see, you know, all these new people popping on over Christmas. Like, who's on? So anyway, I'm swiping and I'm like, no, I don't know. A few guys had messaged me the other day and then they don't text back, so I was like, I can't be bothered, get rid of them. And then I was about to come off because I thought, I swear to God, I've been round the world to space, all around England, everywhere, because you can put your miles in and there's just nobody. Nobody. And then this guy popped up and I thought, right, he looks all right. He was 41, 42, so like two years older than me. So I'm thinking, in my head, I'm thinking, right, if they're the same age as me, like 40, couple of years older, maybe from that thing where what happened to dating, because what the frigging hell has happened to dating, going out with a few drinks, someone not just like wanting to send you, I'm sorry to say this because I know my dad watches this, dick pics, or trying to get you to send them pictures, or just being blatantly rude because they just think obviously the dating sites are just for picking up sex or something, which some of them are and some of them do, and some of them will say it blatantly on the picture, which I don't mind because then you know you don't want to talk to them because they will say they're looking for blah blah blah. Fair enough when they're just being truthful and coming out with it, you know. So I'm thinking, oh well, you know, and he said he had a daughter who lived with him like 50-50, blah blah. So I thought, oh, he sounds all right, and you know, might be a bit of a gentleman at it. I want someone who's a bit of a gentleman as well. It doesn't mean that they're all like holy saint or anything, because I'm not, but you know what I mean. I want someone to be nice, to be respectful. They can be fun and everything, but to have that side of them as well. So got chatting, and I thought, yeah, he seems all right. Said we'd move to WhatsApp because it's just easier on WhatsApp, because it is just easier to speak on, to text on WhatsApp than it is on there. So he said, yeah, give me his phone number. And I'm not bothered, I'll ring anyone me, but I didn't ring him. We were just texting. So we were texting and he seemed all right. He said he was, and it was late at night anyway, so I said, we didn't speak long. I said, you know, I've got to go to bed and I'll be getting up with my little one in the morning. So he proceeded to, you know, he's like, yeah, I've got to take my daughter horse riding. The picture on WhatsApp, he was with a little girl, so it's not like he'd made it up to attract women. You're like, I've got a little girl and I'm on my own, oh, you know, I'm nice and all this. So anyway, he looked like a nice sort of guy. So I said, right, well, I'm off to bed, so I'll catch you over the weekend. So anyway, he texted me this morning about just before 8 o'clock saying, morning, you know, hope you slept well, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yeah. I said I just was making breakfast, blah, blah. So then he said, oh, I've just got up. So he sent me a picture in his dressing gown. Done up, nothing funny. So I said, oh God, yeah, I'm sat in my onesie, it's freezing, it's snowing this morning, that big orange onesie. So I sent him a picture of me, because this is another thing I need to tell you girls as well. Not a rude picture, it's a picture in a onesie, and it was done up to there. It was done up to there, nothing out or anything, just in a onesie, with this headband on, with no makeup on. Actually, I was going to send you the picture, but it's on, my WhatsApp's on here, not on my phone, to show you that there was nothing funny. Right, so then he goes, I thought, here we go. He goes, oh, I like your onesie. Can I see a little bit of cleavage there? And I thought, 8 o'clock in the morning, going on about cleavage. Now, we all know, people who watch me, you don't really need to know if I've got cleavage, because we all know I've got cleavage because I've got big boobs. And like I said, I can't always hide them because they're big. So I was like, I know, but it's not even that soon. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. And he said, and then I said to him, I just laughed it off and I said something to get him off the subject. I thought, what's he going on about? So then he proceeded, well, I can't even say it because I know my dad watches. He said something like, oh, should I say it? Should I say what he said? Do you want me to say what he said? Dad, if you watch this after, close your ears. Though, you know, it's not that people wouldn't have heard this, and it's not mega bad, but I just thought, Jesus, I just woke up in the morning, eating my breakfast, nearly spitting my tea out everywhere. Friggin' hell, I can tell what you're after. Yeah, do you know what he said? I'm going to say it. Dad, put your fingers in your ears. He said to me, ooh, I said to him, well, there's not much chance of me, like, meaning my boobs are big, so it don't matter what I've got, and you can tell I've got big boobs sort of thing. I said, I went, I can't really hide them anyway. And then he came back with something about, what did he say? Something like, ooh, cleavage, let's play a suck game where I put my between your boobs. And I just thought, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. What the friggin' hell? Do you know what I mean? I'm not a prude or anything. I just thought, I know now what you're after. So I just deleted him and got him off my chat because I just thought, what? Because he did tell me when he was in his nightgown that he said, or I've just took it off or something, I'm in my boxes. What do you want me to say? I'm sat next to my kids, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, what are you going on about? I know, I just thought, because I can tell what you're after. You're not after talking to me to talk to me to get to know me. You're after talking to me because you want me to say things to you, because you want me to send pictures to you, because you want me to, which don't do, girls, unless the normal pictures, like what I sent in wasn't anything funny, because in my eyes, I see it. So if I got talking to someone, like I've got talking to people in the past, and I have been on a few dates, and I have dated someone off Tinder for a couple of months, but it just wasn't at the right time, and it just wasn't right. And I better file my nail down. And what was I saying then? Yeah, so I would get talking to someone and try and build that bit of a conversation up and having a laugh and seeing if he's funny as well and he's got a sense of humour and all that. Before any of that came, even if it was a few weeks or something, but then again, you need to meet somebody. I wouldn't really like flirting with someone that way, because there's nothing wrong in flirting. There's nothing wrong in saying things, if you like that. But to meet somebody, because I'm telling you now, girls, if you haven't been on the dating site and you're thinking of going on it, you will like somebody's picture. One, it might not be them. I've known people, friends and that, someone was texting someone for ages, I think they still are now. They've made excuses of not coming over and all that. They've only seen one picture. They never Skype, they never phone on the phone, they never send other pictures because that picture probably isn't them. Do you know who was on there today? And I've swiped it for a laugh because I thought, that can't be him. He wouldn't be on it. Dane Bowers out of Another Level, was it, or something? I can't even remember. He's on it. It was 3 pictures of him. I'm not saying it's him. This is what people... it might be him. I don't know. But I swiped it, right, for a laugh because I thought, it can't be him. Or I swear to God, it'd be hilarious if he does. I'll let you know. But some people will put pictures up. My pictures are all of me, obviously, look like me. Some people say I look different in different pictures, but you know that I change my hair all the time. But you will find sometimes you'll like somebody, you'll get chatting, you think you really like them, and then they'll go and move to WhatsApp. Or you can get me on Facebook if you want, because then you can go through the pictures and see if actually they do look, because like I said, you do go off looks, everybody does at first. If it's them, I've done it. I did it the other day. I went on and I was like, it doesn't even look like him. It doesn't even, he must have been studying like different, like it doesn't even, it's not my type. I know it sounds like not my type, but you've got to have that bit of attraction that way. And some people I've known, I went on a date with someone once and they said they met this girl, and when she came, he didn't even know it was her, because in the picture she was slimmer, but when she came she was bigger, but the picture of her wasn't her, it was of a sister. It was a lot smaller, and he was like, but you were lying. So I don't get how people do that. If you were going on a date and I'd sent a picture of my sister and they thought we don't look like her, no, it's my sister, and then you're wondering why people are getting annoyed. Well, you've lied to them for a start, because it isn't you. Someone will find you attractive. Everyone finds someone attractive. Everyone has different eyes of what they find attractive. But, then I'd get talking and then I'd move to the phone and have a chat on the phone, see what they're like, because you can tell a lot. Before you meet someone in the flesh, you can tell a lot off somebody if they'll speak to you on the phone, for one, and how they come across on the phone. Because I say on messages, when you're messaging someone, they've got time to think about something, or, you know what I mean? But when you're talking to them. And then you need to quickly make a date, and you need to do it quite quickly, because I've learnt this. I got talking to someone once for weeks on end and thought I really liked when I met him. I didn't. He was ready to marry me and everything. I was like, Jesus, do you know? But, and then, if I met them and we'd gone on a few dates, that's when, if you've met someone, you like them that way and you can have a bit of a laugh with them. If they did start flirting and all that and you wanted to flirt back, then you sort of know what you're working with, what you're flirting with. Do you know what I mean? You've actually met him in the flesh. You know that you fancy him. You might have had a cheeky snog and all that, so you know that you get on that way and you can have a bit of a cheeky flirt. But not when you've not met him. Unless you're not bothered. Some women aren't bothered, some men aren't bothered. They just want to flirt, to get a few dirty texts in there, to feed their ego. This is men and women. They could be married anyway, because a lot of people do lie on there. To feed their ego, to get pictures of naked bodies or whatever's going on, I don't know. Or whatever. I don't want to do that. It's all right if you want to do that, but just be careful. Don't be sending pics out or... sort of overly flirty messages if you haven't met the person first. If you're bothered because you're looking for a relationship. If you're not, if you're looking for a booty call or you're not bothered about what you're sending out because you're just doing it for a laugh, or because people do on there, not everybody a laugh, or you want to feed your ego because you're actually with someone, but you just want to see how many men fancy you or how many women fancy it, if you know what I mean. Do what you want. But if you're looking for a relationship like me, make sure you speak to them on the phone. Don't leave it a long time, because sometimes you'll find out you've been texting them, you think you've got feelings for them, you think, oh yeah, they're this, that and the other. Look at the picture, go meet them, they're not like the picture, they're not like how they come across or nothing, and you're just like downtrodden a bit, you're like, oh my God, I've done this a few times, so I know now. I'm not a serial dater, I just know from experience now, because I've been off for a couple of years. But if you're like me and you're looking for a relationship, don't do any of that till you've met that person and gone a couple of dates, and then obviously you know who you're flirting with properly, sort of thing, if you get what I mean. But I'm just like, where's the like dating, old-fashioned dating gone? I know we have to move with the times. Yeah, it's okay, Sue. I know we have to move with the times and everything, but it's like, what the hell? Am I old-fashioned or something? I'm just like, guys. And I don't know what it's like on the women's side. What's wrong with like trying to have a conversation with a woman before that comes into play? Thinking with your penis. Do you know what I mean? Some women like that, but I'm like, I'd like to get a conversation out of you first. I'd like to actually see if you can have a conversation. Because I really don't want to go on a date with someone just sat there and they're not like, they can't even, speak. Especially at my age, you might not be bothered if you're younger, because you might just be, I don't know, after a booty call or something. But my age, it's a bit like, I haven't got time to be messing about with people. But I am thinking, I think I need to come off. Even though I keep saying that, but then you keep having a nosy because you just don't know. But I do truly believe my year's next year. I think it's going to happen next year. And I think it's not going to be on one of them. I know it's not. I think it's going to be, like I said, I've got to get out a bit more. But unexpected is the best way. I'm not saying out. It could be out anywhere, shopping, whatever. But do you know what I mean? I'm just like, I think because that guy last night, I thought, oh, he's around my age. He probably, he's got a kid who was about 8 or something. And he's, I don't know. I just thought he'd have a bit more about him, be a bit more classy that way, and not like, anyone can go on there and say that, and anyone can be like, dirty, flirty and all that, but it puts me off. I mean, obviously, down the line, I'd want someone to say something to me and be flirty, because that's saying you're attractive, but not right at the beginning, because I'm just like, is that all you want to talk about? Go and read my profile, it tells you what I don't want. I'm not after hook up, booty calls, bloody, do you know what I mean? Because all it says to me with someone like that, even if you did meet and got in a relationship with someone, if that's how they got with you, and they were all flirty and doing stuff and all that, they're probably talking to others on there and, like, probably not loyal anyway. That's how I see it. It's definitely how I see it. I just think, well... But then the flip side of it, people get on my nerves who say, oh, you shouldn't be on the dating sites, what's wrong with you and all that. A lot of people go on the dating sites because a lot of people are busy these days. They're working a lot. So, like I said, if they're not out a lot, how the hell do you think people meet? I'm in a lot because I'm looking after my son. I haven't got the money to be going out all the time, but I do need to make a conscious effort to get out a bit more, even if it's just, it doesn't have to be a day night out, does it? I live near some nice bars and wine bars and stuff, so I just need to get out and just go for a couple like I did the other night, just a few, because I do get a chance to go out, because Finn goes to his dad's every other weekend and a couple of times in the week, so it's not like I can't get out. I just need to make more of a bit of an effort. But then again, I believe things happen for a reason. Maybe the reason why I haven't met him yet on there is because he's about to tip up soon and he ain't on there. I don't think he's on there. Because I think I've been on and off for 2 years. And I've deleted the whole thing and then gone back on, but it doesn't really seem to be that. I think it's spoiled a bit now. I think there's too many people gone on there now. It's easier for people to cheat. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But then again, saying that doesn't mean that you meet someone out in a pub, they're not cheating. They could be out, not have the ring on, gone to an area where no one really knows them on a night out, and they can say anything. So I don't need people going, oh yeah, my mama. Well, it can happen out as well, you know. Same thing. And you could say, yeah, you see the person. You can see the person to the face when you're out, like if you're out drinking. But then again, it depends how drunk you are. You might have your beer goggles on. Like I said, meet him the next day or a couple of days after and realise, oh my God, like, well, I had my beer goggles on. So, yeah, and I just think, what's the point now anyway, you know, Christmas is around the corner, so I'm not going to be getting anyone before Christmas. I just look forward to the new year. I think I'm just going to let it flow and see what happens. So I'm ready to date. I do get a bit thingy though. I'm like, oh God, can I be bothered? But I am ready to date because I'm not. And this guy said to me as well, you know, what's your type? But I know I joke about going on about a Viking looking, whatever I say, but I don't know anymore. I know what I want in a man, especially a lot of respect and loyalty, and the good things that you want in everyone anyway. But I don't know. And I think it's because I've been on a few dates with, like I've tried to go on dates with people who are different, and even the people that I think are out of my league, or like, oh, they're a bit quirky, or, you know, they might be fun, like not trying to go for the same person that I'd normally go for, just to see, you know, because you never know, do you? You just don't know. And then the only flip side of that is, do I date a girl? I don't know, and I don't mean that in a jokey manner. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? People might think, if you're not single, you might think, God, what's she going on about? It's not. But I hear off everyone who's trying to date now. It's so hard dating these days. I just don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. It's like, but I hate it because I always get. I'm rubbish at taking a compliment. So if a man comes on and goes, oh, you're attractive, they always go on about my eyes. Because he said something about my lips, and I thought, here we go. I know what you're going to say. Not stupid. Heard it all before. I've had this throughout my life. Heard it all before. It's nothing new to me. Like I said on the video the other day when I was drunk. Sleazy comments, dirty comments. I've heard them all before. I'm 40. I've had a lot of men say things to me, men, as I've been growing up. Heard it all before. So it's not like shock horror or anything. But as soon as they start paying me a compliment, probably why I can't take one very well, is like, oh, thanks. Oh yeah, blah blah, because I think they're gonna say something in a minute, and they're gonna try and go down the sexual route, and I'm just gonna switch off because I'm not listening to you. Yes, it's nice you find me attractive, but can you talk to me like from your brain, if you know what I mean, and not from downstairs first, please, for a bit, because do you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm supposed to be doing a nail design here, and I'm not getting very far, so I'm gonna go now and finish these off, and I'm going to come for a chat tonight about, I've got that far, the new year and goals and stuff. It might be about 8:30, 9, but I will let you know good time before what time I'm going to come on for a nightly chat. So you know what I'm like for yakking, so I suggest you get yourself a drink of coffee, hot chocolate, or a bottle of wine, because I might be on for a bit, don't know. Because I'm going to come live so you can interact if anyone's interested. And then we can talk about New Year's goals and stuff like that, and I don't know. So, see you later. Bye.